Jacksonville police say they solved one mystery that happened behind the doors of this Southside home. They've arrested its previous owner for murder. We've been following the criminal case of a Jacksonville man, Russell Tillis, for a year and a half, and police called today's announcement of a murder charge against him a huge development.
Tillis has been in jail since May of 2015, but it took a tip 9 months ago to lead police to a woman's body buried at Tillis' Southside home. We've been covering this story from all angles. We begin with Kent, who's joining us with more on the murder charge and reaction from the victim's family. Kent?
Yeah, so today is when we found out that investigators had identified the human remains found in the yard in the home, at the home where Tillis had lived. Joni Gunter, who was about 30 years old when she died. We spoke with Gunter's brother today before he had heard all the details of what had happened. This is the woman police say Russell Tillis murdered, Joni Gunter. Her brother says the family has been trying to find her for years and never knew what happened to her. Only in the last week did they start hearing from detectives that she had been killed. Her brother now lives in Arkansas, and he was stunned when we told him some of the horrific details.
Right now, as I said, it's shocked the hell out of me about getting the news about my older sister.
Since the news broke that Russell Tillis was arrested and charged, neighbor David Eichenlob has essentially been celebrating. Eichenlob describes Tillis as a terror on the neighborhood. Says he wasn't surprised police say that he murdered and dismembered 30-year-old Gunter and then buried her on his property. In fact, police say they're looking for other possible victims, believing Tillis preyed on younger white women who were doing drugs or prostitution. And that doesn't surprise people like former city councilman Don Redmond.
I saw a couple of young ladies at his house. When I would go there, I know one time one came out of the house. Another time there was one that stayed there with him for a while. I see her in the front of the house. So, you know, and the neighbors would tell me of scenes of him chasing women down the street, women coming to their houses and screaming in the middle of the night. So he was a tyrant. Yes, there's a lot of women in there. We've had a lot of, fights over there, a lot of yelling. He's threatened my wife going to work and everything. While she's at work, he'll drive up and ride around her car.
So police are saying that they were able to make the arrest and make these charges for murder after Tillis confessed to a cellmate in jail. Once he did that, we're told that investigators used a wire to record a confession and possibly hearing Tillis implicate himself in other killings. What we know is that Tillis faces many charges, but they include kidnapping and murder. Live Kent Justice, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Kent. Detectives suspect Tillis has other victims, women like Joni Gunter. Tonight, we're hearing from a local human trafficking attorney who's giving us new perspective on why the transient population often become victims of this kind of crime. Channel 4's Francesca Amaker spoke with the attorney. She's joining us live from Tillis' neighborhood on Bowden Circle. Francesca?
Tom, we're not sure how Gunter and Tillis met, but somehow they ended here. And tonight I spoke with a local human trafficking attorney who says since Jacksonville is right at the 95 corridor, it makes human trafficking a hotspot here.
Unfortunately, we have a big problem with human trafficking in Jacksonville.
Attorney B.J. Shelton was just one of the many people stunned by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office when they announced that remains of a woman were found in the yard of 54-year-old Russell Tillis' home months ago. Thursday, officials identified the woman as Joni Gunter, who was a woman in her 30s and a woman they say was constantly on the move.
Runaways, homeless people, especially transients, they're often targeted for human trafficking.
As the co-chair of the Jacksonville Bar's Human Rights Committee, Shelton says she has seen a large amount of human trafficking in Jacksonville. She tells me trafficking victims are vulnerable.
Often people who are homeless, they are offered a place to stay. These people appear to them as nice and inviting. Come, I'll give you a place to stay. And then they get into a world that they can't escape.
So far, police are not sure if there are more victims, but Shelton says one thing is certain. Human trafficking victims are still out there, and she urges them to reach out for help.
We try to take survivors or people who have been victims of either sex or labor trafficking, and if they have outstanding legal needs, then we try to meet those legal needs.
And right now, Tillis is being held without bond pending a December 29th arraignment. I'm live. Francesca Amaker, Channel 4, the local station.